Did you know Deshaun before he got here?
I had bumped into him a few times, but I didn't really, just casual, just, hey, what's going on? I not even introduced myself. I mean, I don't know if he knew who I was. I obviously knew who he was, but yeah, just a few times. No relationship, though.
So how difficult is it for you as teammates and as human beings to keep a narrow football-minded focus with everything that just is kind of like swirling around?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Anytime you have something going on, away from the building, off the field, you never want that to leak into the building. Once we cross these lines on the field, once we step into this building, it's Browns football and it's work. So, like I said, deaths in the family, any off the field issues, you never want to see a guy going through something, but we have to bring him in as a teammate, and we're just going to keep pushing it. Once we step in the building, we're in the building.
Hey, this is a really good team.
Mm-hmm.
Are you worried at all that something like this could really interrupt what looks like on paper and what we saw in there, especially defensively at the end of the last season, could be a great year?
In a perfect world, we wish that it wasn't here, but I don't think it's anything that could get in the way. It's a speed bump. It's not really like a barrier that blocks us from where we want to get. I think it's a speed bump, so once we get over it and we hit full steam ahead, we'll be fine.
How has he been handling it?
I feel like just by the nature of the game, offense and defense is kind of split up. But, in the locker room, I'm around them. In the sauna, I'm around them. We talk, we chop it up about, everything. I don't think it's really getting in the way. I mean, like I said, I think he's a professional. Once he comes to work. It's about building relationships with his teammates. As you've seen, he took the guys on the trip. I think he has something else planned. Just building bonds, building relationships. So I think, he's done a great job of just being a true professional. And hopefully it all clears up soon. But as of now, he's going to keep working.
Do you think this team's prepared to have this potentially hover over this season and beyond? Can you handle that?
I think so. The thing going into the offseason was, get a backup quarterback when Case Keenum departed. I think Jacoby Brissett, he's been a starter on teams, and even as a backup, when the starter went down, he stepped right in and, did a pretty good job. So I think we're prepared on paper for it. We've got to see through our training camp, keep competing with each other, make each other better. So all three of those guys can end up stepping up and playing a role. Josh Dobbs, we're going to push him on defense. I know we are. But I think anybody will be ready to do it. But we want four back there, but I think we'll be ready.